So expect new music, maybe even more than before.
I wanna fly, I wanna fly, I wanna fly.
Welcome to the studio. Today, no music making. Today we have to talk about something that just happened a couple of minutes ago. Daft Punk released a video on their YouTube channel, which very obviously tells the public that it's it with Daft Punk. They're splitting or retiring, whatever you want to call it. The video itself, I think it's like 7 minutes long. And I know a lot of diehard Daft Punk fans will watch this, and I'm a fan myself. But I have to say the video is boring in a nutshell. One is blowing up the other, and the other one is walking towards the sunset. First of all, like blowing someone else up, especially after like Avicii and a whole lot of other things going on in the scene, I think it's not the right tone and the right kind of thing to do. I also think a video of maybe just like cutting together the greatest moments of Daft Punk would have given me goosebumps instead of just boring me to death. So the video itself, I honestly don't really like. Nevertheless, Daft Punk, I like. Their music, I like even more. They have shaped and formed electronic music in the biggest way possible. I'd say most of the artists, because I'm already like the next generation, like most of the artists I admire got heavily inspired by Daft Punk. Me, myself, not so much, to be honest. But everyone I'm looking up to is heavily devastated. I just checked like Facebook, Instagram. Everyone is like, Daft Punk, my idols, so sad. It's like this entire year was to dance music like getting like a big punch in the face by Muhammad Ali. And now Daft Punk, within receiving that punch, also retiring, splitting up, is like the icing on the cake. It hurts even more. Honestly, as of right now, no one really knows why. I think, to be honest, it's probably something similar to the Noisia situation. They split because they were just like trying to reinvent themselves and wanted to focus on other projects, and like there was no bitch fight, there was no drama. It was just like, hey, we've been doing this for so long successfully, that's nice, fine, but we want a new challenge. And I think probably with Daft Punk, it's something similar. I don't think they got into a fight because right now, during COVID, there is no touring. There's probably not that much contact between them. So I would say that's probably not it. I think it's more like really a creative choice to be able to move forward, to start new projects. Because also me as an artist, I know how exciting it can be to start something new and fresh and be inspired again, than trying to do the old, basically the same and new to satisfy the fans. It can be a whole lot of pressure, especially when you're Daft Punk. There was not a whole lot of music being released, like every 2, 3, 4, 5 years an album, and in between, nothing else. Another point I would love to address is the timing of it. I mean, this is all just speculation, but like splitting apart one of the most successful DJ, producer, live performing duos in electronic dance music history during this pandemic is a little odd. I don't know if it was planned beforehand, as my friend suggested, probably not. So the pandemic maybe kind of gave them time to find themselves and think, and they came probably to the conclusion to end this project. A third thing that I think is a little odd, usually people split up and announce the splitting up or retiring to promote new stuff. Either a last tour, the last merch they will ever sell, to just boost ticket sales and cash in a last time. Daft Punk didn't do that, which is a positive plus, but they also couldn't, even if they wanted to, due to the pandemic. So I'm happy about that kind of move, not to wait until COVID ends, do one big tour, cash in, and then retire. But it would have been also nice for the fans to see them live on stage for the last time. Let's talk about the future really briefly. I think they will 100% keep on making music. This is no retirement from making music, maybe just from them being a duo and making music under the name of Daft Punk. Maybe they will like keep on working together even with another alias. Maybe they will work separately on new songs, that they will stop making music entirely. I don't think so. That's just not how an artist's brain kind of works. So expect new music, maybe even more than before. If they will ever like let us know what the new projects are so we can link it to Daft Punk, I don't think so, to be honest. They were very secretive. There are no pictures of them. Pictures that are there are like, I don't know, 15 years old. So yeah, in general, sad that there will be no Daft Punk music anymore. But on the other hand, it's also like a new start probably for them and also for us to get new music, fresh music. And let's see, maybe there is like in 3 years, like a tour where they reunite. That's like what everyone does. Some successfully, some, no, actually all of the ones that reunite fail miserably in one way or another. Swedish House Mafia. I love these guys, but like no release in 3-4 years, come on. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching. As of right now, we can only speculate. Let me know in the comments what Daft Punk means or meant to you and what you think will happen in the future.
I'm saying it's you, gotta